Hello and welcome. Today I'm at the Hartmann dealership, which is located in Lunen, which is to the north of Dortmund, Germany. The vehicle I have here in front of me, the Migrateur, it's a relatively short, so it's under 6.5 meters, 646 centimeters, and 223 centimeters wide. So shortish vehicle, but with a lot going for it, and I'm going to take you through it right now. So coming up to the front, I notice there's something here. What's that? Let's find out in a short while. Nice seating group, kitchen. Let's go to the back, and German layout here. So I think I'll start off giving you the tour in this position. Now, as you can see, we've got a very nice skylight up here, which comes with darkening. Or if you fancy the dark, not to be so dark, you can open the mosquito net. I'm closing this for a reason. I filmed this yesterday and everything came out dark inside because the light was coming in, so I'm closing the light out now to make it easier to video. Right, German layout we've got here. Very simple way of making a double bed. Comes down, and that one comes down as well. That's too far away, so I don't think I'll bother. Tell you what, I will bother. I'll make the whole thing. There you go. That goes in there. What you might want to do, as I've said in previous videos, if you have a vehicle of this nature, is to get separate fitted sheets for each of those mattresses, and I think that would be a pretty good idea. And let's have a look under the mattresses so you can see what it looks like from above. And one thing that strikes my attention immediately is the depth of this wardrobe below, but I'll come on to that in a moment if I remember. Right, supposing you want double bed, so you put this back down there. This goes in here, and then we'll put that there. Right. Oh, that can go there like that. No, that looks silly. I meant to put another way of doing it. That can go in there, and I suppose I could just about fit that down there somewhere. Right, and so you got steps up to the bed, and let's have a look at this under the bed. See how far the wardrobe goes back. You've got some steps there. That is for when the bed is out, and I suppose I should really have shown that when the bed was out, but I didn't remember. Notice how the steps have been, there's got this gap in between, space down there. There's your black tank. You know, should you, for example, or grey tank I should say, should you know, feel thirsty in the middle of the night, can't be bothered to go and get some clean water, I don't know. No, sometimes you need access to the grey water tank. Quite honest, I don't really know why you need it, but there could be a reason. On the other hand, the freshwater tank, I frequently use the access to that. Frequently, very frequently. Good. There's one of the heating ducts. I was going to make a comment about something. I forgot as I was talking about the black water. Anyway, it might come back to me. It might not. Shower is absolutely enormous for a 6.5 meter van. In fact, I'm going to get in the shower. I'm putting my shoes on this. We can't see again, can we? So we're going to have to close this off again. Is that any better? Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? So, see how much space there is in here. It's enormous. Look at all this. All of this space in here. Now, where's the sink? Oh dear, I had a competition yesterday And for those of you who wrote that the toilet slides out, you were wrong. The sink slides, well, comes down like that. So I suppose it's fair enough. You're either using the sink or the toilet, but you're possibly not using the two of the things at the same time. I can't think of one application for the two at the same time, but that involves eating a dodgy kebab. Now, here, actually, that's the toilet. I wanted to actually demonstrate this for those that don't know. So here, the toilet, so you've got this this thing here slides across, and down here there's this here, and you push this thing one way, and that opens. So yeah, you can see that, and that's how I this has got a very fresh thing. I think put some of the fluid in. Well, I suspect it has not been used. At least if it has, they've been very clean about it. So anyway, that's how the toilet works now. And then you take, once it gets full, you take the cassette out, and here you've got an indication when it starts to go red, and you know you have to throw the contents away somewhere. Sensible sliding door. Hang on, I have to come back a bit. That slides across very easily. And you might want this open, so that's what you must. Yeah, you've got the mosquito net. Right, you've got a fat Thetford fridge. Which comes with a freezer. Says there push. Up here we've got a curtain rail, and there's a curtain. So should you want to, for whatever reason, to have more privacy at the back, you can actually put the curtain across. I'm going to come here, illogically, because look at all that wonderful light that's streaming through. Mosquitoes are out. I hate locking the sun out, but for reasons of keeping this video less dark, I'm going to have to do so right now. Now, what do you think of this? Well, that's a bit easy to see. There's only 2 burners. I think that's perfectly fair in my opinion, but then again, there are people who say they want 3. I remember talking to somebody from one of the liner companies, and he said, how can Niesman Bishop produce a liner with only 2 burners in it and call it a liner? And obviously this company isn't referring to this vehicle as a liner, but I have seen people say, oh, it's got to have 3. In my opinion, it is possibly better to have the things further spaced apart. And this is something which is more popular in Germany than it is, for example, in the UK. In the UK, you can still get in this vehicle 3 burners with a hood. The thing is, with the hood, of course, the cover for it does mean that you've got more workspace, and so I do bring that one up. But if you're cooking something, you've got all this space for one pot. You've got a big pot you can put here, which you can't do with these 3 burners so easily, because normally it's sort of tilted on the side. Anyway, so I'll bring those 2 points out. Sink with a domestic plug hole. Oh, plenty of space here, and it comes with a bin. putting bins in this drawer was a feature of 2020 in various vehicles. Just had a message saying I don't point out enough about the power. Well, there you go. Shore power there, to use the American expression, hookup power. And there we have a 12 volt plug. And obviously you want USB, you stick a connector in there. We've got over the hood, an oven hood, sorry, not over the hood, it is a hood. An oven hood there, push. Table's nice and big. We've got some publicity for the company. And you see we're Fleurette Migrateur d'émotion. And I would actually dispute that. I think the créateur d'émotion, the creator of emotions, the creator of feelings, I would think they should have called themselves a deliverer, because I think the creator is more people like myself who sort of gives the idea. Anyway, certainly a good thing. Called myself a créateur d'émotion. Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Alan. Le vie en camping-car d'Alain, créateur d'émotion. That sounds good, doesn't it? And there you have it. Look up front. Very nice profiled chairs, which are pretty dark at the moment because it's dark. There we go. And I could have sort of drawn the blinds at the front. So up front, you can see it's an automatic gear. You have it manual, and that'll cost you less. You've got a blackout blind at the front and also at the sides. I also note the reversing camera is here because I bought one of them. One thing I forgot to tell you about was the price. I should have started off with that. So that's really often the deciding factor. You might want to listen anymore when you hear that. 72,410 euros. With the options it's got here, 61,290 is the starting price. So you've got an extra 9,500 plus of extras. I'll give you the cost of some of the options which this has. The automatic gear change is around 3,500. That comes also with an eco pack, the comfort packet and the engine upgrade to 160 horsepower. They're getting on for 2,000. The ALU hubs are 850. The reversing camera is 520, and you've got to pay for documentation and delivery. So that's a rough idea of what this extras that this has. Right, so I think now what I'll do is I'll come out the van, showing the final features as we leave. Or as I leave. You never came in. Kitchen extension here. So what's this thing here then? Alright, who got this one right? Is this a thing to stop you as you come in? You bang your knee against the wall? Is it a bit of extra insulation in a space that otherwise would have been empty, or is it an extra chair? Well, write your answers below. Good, there's a door with a window in, which can be of some use. And seeing as I'm here, I'm going to take you around one or two other vans and have a look at them as well. That one's called a Baxter, it's 6 meters long. And here we have another Migrateur 64 LDF. So because of the way they lay out with this face-to-face, you've got more space here, at least it seems that way. Totally different kitchen, equally modern, and but with much larger drawers in it. Oops, sorry. The other one had central locking. Sorry, I didn't point that out. This one doesn't. You've got to lock them individually. Similar type of oven. Side bed. Oh, the shower is not quite as big in my opinion. It seems that way anyway. It's got a rather elegant design to it though. The door, that is. Plenty of storage. There's the garage. Now one thing with the garage is that we're not going to unfortunately get a bike in there. I think it's too low. But other than that, it is quite large, as you can see. The bike's going to have to go on the back. They're the €850 wheels. So I hope you found that of interest. If you did, then please subscribe. You might want to give me some support on Patreon, and there's a link somewhere, at least there should be, at the top left hand corner should you be interested in that. Thanks for watching, and all the best from Lunen near Dortmund, Germany.